Holy shit, man, I'm fucking abusing this GoPro. I've been using this shit for hours today. Alright, so today I was able to record a bunch of stuff. And yeah, holy shit, I mean, I had a couple of moments today, holy shit. I mean, today I had to go and do the passport, so I went to the police and everything, and I came back home. I came back home, and what did I do? I texted a little bit, and then I started getting to what I had to do. So I started recording the video. So even though there was the building construction outside, even though there was the construction site outside, I'm too excited today. Even though there was construction outside, there were a lot of noises. I was like, let's see if this is actually that noisy. So I was like, let's record anyway. I think it doesn't impact much because there is going to be the music, and you know, this microphone doesn't pick up things like that far. So hopefully that doesn't impact too much, but I don't give a fuck. I wanted to get this done as soon as possible, and I'm gonna be honest here. Not caring too much was the game. Okay, was the play. Here's the thing. The last time I complained about being too tense and too stressed about recording a module about carbohydrates, which I did a pretty good presentation on. Today I recorded the module about sugar, okay, sugar addiction protocol. That went way better. I was way less tense. I kind of remembered most of the things I wanted to say, and it was way less tense. This resulted in way less takes, and this will result in a faster editing session, okay, because I will have to edit less stuff out and adjust less stuff, okay, less like inception stuff to do, and it is always better. It will take me less time to edit and everything. So the sugar addiction thing was cool, and I'm gonna be honest here. So today I did a bunch of very high leverage work. I recorded a lot, and the interesting thing is that today I set myself to do some basically scripting and recording, but after lunch, it was about, not after lunch, like 1 hour after lunch, I had to do that, but honestly I just didn't feel like it. I don't have the mental capacity to do that. So what I did instead was I kind of scrambled about the internet trying to find a database to basically write down the food nutrition content. I don't know why. This is something I wanted to log someday, like having a clear idea, precise idea of how much of that nutrient, of that vitamin there is in every and each specific food. So that is just something of very interesting. It was very hard to find the article that said the meat has vitamin C, by the way, because I knew that vitamin C was present in small amount, but was present, and as it should in meat. You know, vitamin C is a water-soluble vitamin, so it is stored pretty much everywhere on the body. And if an animal has vitamin C in him, like unless you have scurvy, you have vitamin C. So if I eat the animal, I also get the vitamin C. And I knew that was a thing. I knew that there was vitamin C in muscle meat, but I never found like the most famous database, like the Data Food Central, like that USDA, I think it's called, didn't have any. I was able to find a site with an article reporting, like it was like an actual scientific study that actually analyzed the content of antioxidants between, like, I think it was grass-fed and grain-fed, and there was vitamin C, okay? All of that aside, I started doing a bunch of studying, a bunch of the indexing, maybe define some functional groups, chemistry stuff. But then I was like, bro, I don't know what I'm doing. So I went over to Reddit to see if I had new messages, and I checked those, but I knew I was kind of procrastinating on a big task. And this was a seed that started to grow, okay? It started to sprout in my head. So I kept checking Reddit. I responded to a few people, and but I knew I was wasting a lot of time because I was jump hopping between different tasks, not really getting anything done. I tried to get on studying, but it was all messy and shit. You know, I entered that phase where, you know, you're kind of doing something productive, I guess, but you're not doing really something, okay? I checked my course module to see if I could improve something. I actually have no fucking idea what I was doing. I watched a video. I don't know. I don't even know if I did that. Anyway, I was not very present at the moment. And that seed, that sprout that was growing, started really to hurt. Like it was starting to really scream and remind me, but that man, boy, if you don't do something now, you're gonna feel so bad today. Okay, maybe it's like all the conditioning I've been giving myself about, like, you know, all the negative, like all the pressure of I've been giving myself to. There is actually like, at the end of the day, you actually like work needs to get done. Okay, and procrastinating is not very useful. And I've noticed that in the past few months, I've been procrastinating on making the course for a long time. And you know, work needs to be worked on, okay? And I just knew this, and I was like, let's be real here. Let's not postpone stuff, okay? So I was okay. I basically by the time it was around 6, 6, and I had to work out. I was like, you know what? I will not work out because I don't deem that to be as important as making a module, and I will actually fucking make a module. So I started recording a module which I was procrastinating a lot on because I didn't have a script. I didn't fucking know what to talk about. The module is called Learning is Useless, How to Internalize Behaviors. I just came up with some random stuff, and I mean, not random, it did make sense. I knew the long lines of what I wanted to talk about. It was about like brainwashing yourself into believing stuff and getting stuff inside your values, like internalizing a behavior instead of just learning the concepts about it. And I came up with a script like on the fly and improvised a little bit on the video. Yeah, maybe it's not the best module I've made. It was a bit improvised, but from having nothing to having that, it's a 100 times fold improvement. So I'm still happy I did that. Also, I was in the relaxed mindset. I wasn't very tense. I didn't give really a fuck. So bam, I just did another fucking module, slashing down fucking modules now. So let me clear this out. I've done that. Nice, man. Fucking hell. And let me see if there is anything else I can check off. Wait, where is it? Wait. Anyway, I'll check this. I'll fix this later. And yeah, overall, I did this module, so I'm very happy now. It was hard though. It wasn't easy though. It was boring. It was something I really didn't want to do. There was a lot of friction into doing this. The same friction, a similar friction I encountered after lunch, where I should have scripted some videos. I really didn't know what to script. I really didn't. I didn't want to do it. I had no mental capacity, as I said before. So now that I kind of had some, and I had to choose between working out and making a module, and I knew that I had to do either one of them. Okay, that I had to do something. So I was like, I can either work out, which still takes a lot of effort and probably yields a way smaller amount than recording a video. Like it yields a smaller output than recording a module. So I was like, okay, let's record the module because I have time. Okay, it's like 6.5. I have a lot of time in front of me. Let's not waste a single ounce of that. I've already wasted a bunch of it, so I got in, I did the modules. I'm very fucking proud of that. I'm realizing that when I picture the course being completed, I also have to realize, and I did realize that also before, that I literally have to record every one of these modules. And the faster I take the bandit off, okay, the faster I script those videos, the faster I get an idea of what I have to talk about, the faster I will finish it, and the less it will seem hard. Does it make sense? The simpler it will seem. Like I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that. So, because like right now, if I think about the module about how to count calories, that really seems very complex, because I want to talk about a lot of things there. Also, I want to make the module about the problem with calories. I have there also a lot of things to think about and to explain, and I just get overwhelmed. I kind of go away from it. But if I actually get in front of it, start scripting a little bit, I actually start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So at the moment I really have to focus on that, and I think I'm doing a fair job at that at the moment. Okay, so another thing I noticed today when I was coming back home from the, I was doing my pass, the passport thing. I came back home and started thinking about. I actually wrote that down. Let me see. Okay, people already having. I don't know what I wrote here, but I wanted to say, I see people, or I hear about people that are really grinding on their business and not getting a lot of results. Like, they are really working very, very, very hard on their projects, and they are not extremely rich. So, but I mean, people are very, like, working a lot of time, way more dedicated than me, or at least than I was before. They were like, no excuse, like, I have to work on this no matter what, and it's as if their life depended on it. I can picture these people that take business as their life depended on it. And the funny thing is that my life depends on it as well. Maybe not as much as some people, but to a degree it does. Okay, from my point of view, it really does depend on my life. Like, my life really does depend on this thing. So I was thinking about that, and I noticed that for most of my time on this entrepreneurship journey, I never actually took that in that way. I always allowed myself to be late, always allowed myself to, postpone stuff, not take things seriously. And I'm sure, by the way, I'm sure I will keep doing this, but at the moment I have really cut down on that. I'm really taking this way, like, at least I believe I am. Maybe I'm not really, but I'm addressing points, like big questions I didn't want to tackle. Already, like, making the page where I wrote down my biggest questions, like, how do I spend money? What do I do with how do I grow my business? What do I do? Like, what the fuck should I dedicate more time to business rather than studying? Okay, even like doing those things, I realize now was a big step of going out of my comfort zone and actually addressing and facing these big issues I was having. Thanks to that question I journaled about, I basically shifted my whole focus now to making the course modules to actually improve the course and hopefully get more results for people. I guess the next step is, after I finish the course, get more people to the thing, but I would also like to consider other ways to make the course. I know should not be something like, if you make the course, just stick to it, but I feel like there can be a better way. I have to, like, kill my ego and maybe recognize that I didn't do the course in the most optimal way to get people results. And there are always drawbacks and how do you call them, trade-offs, okay, of doing something rather than something else. There are always trade-offs. I think when I started this course, I had in mind a certain trade-off, and I maybe still believe in that trade-off. Maybe it's very complicated to explain. I mean, like, maybe you do a course module, like an entire course with an approach that is very, like, doesn't explain you nothing. It just tells you what to do exactly. Doesn't explain you why. Doesn't explain you anything. Maybe that, like, maybe I don't know, but maybe that can be more effective to get people results. At the same time, you're not giving them understanding of the whole thing. You're not educating them, which wasn't something I wanted in my course originally, and maybe I still don't want. I still want to educate people, but that is another approach that maybe works better, but it's less effective. So that's a trade-off. Okay, you get more people success maybe, but you get less people educated. Okay, maybe a trade-off. And you spread ignorance basically, and maybe there's a trade-off you don't want to have. Now instead I decided to take the path of teaching more, taking a little bit more time, showing off protocols and shit. I mean, I believe I did a great job on all the things I said. The only issue I have at the moment with my program, with my course, is that it is very messy. There is like it is not very linear. Okay, it's not very linear. I mean, it kind of is. I guess you have worse courses. I don't fucking know, man. But yeah, maybe I have to get more direct on some things. Anyway, that's for a future me, and maybe I'm just overthinking it, and it is just amazing. Maybe the course is amazing. I mean, the reviews are, but you never know if a product is amazing just by the reviews. And yeah, I can't wait to get into the phase of actually expanding this thing and making it a bigger thing that grows faster. Maybe referrals, as I said before, a bunch of stuff. Maybe I should do another course on cooking and market it with the channel I have right now, which seems to be honest the most promising path. Like making a cooking course. If I want to do that, man, I want to do that organized, and I want to make it good. Okay, if I'm able to do that, man, I will be able to scale it pretty not easily, man, not easily, but with like the channel I have at the moment about cooking, I see it very possible that like for me to grow more and maybe being able to sell a course about cooking. But yeah, at the moment I'm on the body transformation thing, so I'll keep doing that. I have to keep my mind open though. Okay, so this is what I was thinking before, and people have already people try hard, a lot harder than me. I have to find a way to be find the same motives they have. I mean, I have I have my own motives. I am my own coach, kind of. And yeah. By the way, a bit confused there, but today I got a payment from the harvest, so I was able to make about $1,000, 1,000 euros. So that's a big number for me. Like I've never had so much money given to me at one point. It's crazy. So it's a fucking ton of money. So I have to think about what to do with it, man. I don't fucking know. Like, what should I do? I don't know, man. Like, I can invest on myself, but where? Like, how? Should I join a community? What do I do? Like, a mentor? What mentor? Who do I go to? Like, what the fuck? I also believe that it's not like I believe. I found that I was able to I mean, not immediately, but at a certain point I was able to kind of mentor myself. No, I don't want to be a condescending and feel superior than others. I just say this. I say this because in the worst moment of my life regarding this journey, like the worst moments of my entrepreneurship journey, I felt so fucking down. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing? I was able to fool myself into having a mentor, a coach that was telling me, okay, don't worry, man, finish the product and start marketing it. You will find people eventually. You are going to sell at least one unit of your product. I was patient. I followed that mentor, and I did get a sale, actually two. So I'm very glad of that, proud of that. But I do recognize that there are many things I'm not doing that maybe a mentor could teach me could show me how to do. Honestly, what I really want to get, you want to know my honest opinion. What I really want to get is is the 20% of many things, as I said in a video previously. Basically, I want to know more stuff. I want to maybe get like a field experience of anything related to anything. I don't know. At the moment, I may think about knowledgeable topic, like I don't know, like subjects. Okay, geography. Okay, something like that. Evolution. Okay, like the theory of evolution, the paleoanthropology. But I'm talking also about prices. Okay, markets. Okay, the more stuff related to economy and entrepreneurship, how money goes around, the value of a company, how much that is worth compared to that. Create a bunch of new base knowledge that will kind of help me understand the world a little better. And I think to do this, you have to travel and know people and network and do stuff, okay? And I'm definitely not doing that. And there is something I would really like to have. Like, I would like to. I never thought I would say that, but I would like to travel and, make experiences. Because now that I am more confident in myself and I've proven to myself that I'm basically able to start a conversation and lead a conversation with other people and be comfortable around other people. I mean, not at the beginning. I still have some anxiety, but I don't know. Once I get the ball going, I always make a lot of new great how do you say that? New wait a second. Conoscenze in inglese.
In inglese si dice knowledge.
No, not knowledge. Ho conosciuto qualcuno in inglese.
In inglese si dice I met someone.
Okay. I always meet someone very. No, it doesn't make sense. Anyway, I always make great discoveries. Fuck. I discover many people, interesting people, blah blah. So, yeah, I never was a big traveler. I never liked to travel, but I'm starting to like it more and more. So that's interesting, very interesting. I also want to fuck, so it's probably another reason to that. And again, I'm feeling way more confident with people, including girls. I really have a lot of confidence into being able to get some. The only problem is that I'm very picky. Like I don't go with anyone. Like I'm really picky. I'm really selective. So it's gonna be hard to find someone. And this like expands to life in general, man. Side point, man. This is going too far. Yeah, this is how I was feeling today. Made the fucking live vlog. I can check this off. I wanted to do this honestly today morning, but I'm doing this now. What did I do today? Live vlog. I think I'll go to. Maybe I'll do some flashcards, and I'll maybe go and eat something. But man, I'm still not like I'm still not satisfied. I still want to do something productive because I'm so pressured, and I like this pressure. Okay, I mean I don't like it because at the same time I'm kind of overwhelming myself. But I like this pressure. I like having a lot of pressure that I know will benefit me in the long term. I'm fucking excited. I'm getting excited just by telling this. This is crazy, man. I've never felt like this. Interesting, very interesting. So yeah, this is what I had to say today. Bye bye.